Hi there, this is Matt from Sound Acupuncture and the Alberni Natural Health Group. I'd like to go over the three main basic core strengthening exercises with you, starting with the postural alignment. So just for a review, we're going to start off building a good foundation. We're going to spread our toes and grip the floor with our toes. And at this point, what I want you to do is feel balanced. You don't want to be too far back on your heels or too far forward on your toes. You just want to feel like you're kind of right in the middle with equal pressure on both. From here, you want to grip the floor and then externally rotate your legs without moving your feet. You just want to kind of feel that external rotation within the feet, and that should tighten all the way up to the glutes. At the same time, remember not to lock your knees. You want to keep your knees slightly bent, but really feel that external rotation and feel those glutes engage. And from here, what I want you to do is find the area of least pain, if you are in pain in your lower back. So you could do that by just leaning a little bit forward, a little bit back. Even if you have to go to the side, that's fine. Just find the area where you're in the least discomfort. From here, after you found that level from bending at the hip, I want you to just gently lock out the core. So when I say lock out the core, you're just going to bear down just gently through the whole abdominal area. And then you can place the palms of your hands to the lower rib cage and just and feel a little bit of a lift. You should feel like a gentle lift within that rib cage, and you should feel like you've kind of grown up just a little bit, like you're a little bit taller. This will get a nice accentuation of the lower arch, and you should feel again more of a kind of a lengthening within the spine just even by doing that. Again, holding that locked out position. You then want to relax your hands down to your sides. And this one is just nice for opening up the chest, that we're going to turn our palms outwards. And when you turn the palms outwards, you want to just slightly roll the shoulders back. So you're kind of squeezing the shoulder blades back. And then from here, you want to then relax the arms down. So this should feel like you have a little bit of a lift within your occiput as well, after rolling the shoulders back and having it down. And this is a really nice locked out position, standing position. So you're going to repeat that a total of 20 times mindfully, and you don't have to do it eventually. When you get more used to doing this exercise, again, you're going to be able to get into it before you start to walk, before you start to move, before you get even in and out of a car. You're going to feel that kind of locked out position, locking up the core, so you're not getting that twisting. You're going to be moving your hips with that core being locked out, and this is just a nice exercise to do that. So you want to do that about 20 times. The second exercise that we're going to do is a Qigong breathing exercise. So this is where you're going to be breathing in through the nose and then out through the mouth. Now I'll just turn sideways here. So the initial inhale is going to be through the chest. So you're going to be breathing in, excuse me, a little bit of a cough here, in through the chest, and then then you're going to be breathing into the dantian fully, and then the exhale is going to be squeezing out through the belly, and then out through the chest as well. So it's going to be a I want you to run through that breath. Again, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, breathing into the chest, then belly, and then exhaling through the belly and then the chest. And really inhale to the point where you can't inhale anymore, and exhale to the point where you can't exhale anymore. So you're going to be running through that 10 times. The third and final basic core exercise is going to be shaking the tree. It's a Qigong exercise called shaking the tree. So from here, there's different variations, but we're going to start off with just a real basic one. You're going to get into that locked out position again, keeping the core nice and tight, knees slightly bent. And from here, what I want you to do is just simply relaxing at the knees. You're going to just drop down just a little bit and then up. So down just a little bit and up. Good. And you really want to keep your upper body nice and supple. So you don't want to hold any tension within the upper body, but you're just lightly vibrating up and down. And if you just want to just do like nice and slow at first, that's great. Eventually, what would be nice is to get a little bit of a rhythm going. Again, the tendency for some people is to really use their knees and bend forward and bend at the hips as well. You don't want to do that. You want to lock out at the hips, lock out at the core as well, and just using your quads here. You're just going to be bending at the knees. And you just want to get a nice kind of looseness within the upper body, and just allow the hands and the shoulders to be back, but just nice and loose and dropping. This will encourage blood flow. It's a really nice warm-up exercise before you go for a walk. And then after a while, what we can start to do is kind of going up on our tippy toes and then bouncing out from our calves, and also after we do it, you're going to be doing this for at least a minute of this continuous bouncing. You can just kind of start to, again, locking out the core, just kind of using the hips and kind of going from side to side, and just really allowing the upper body and the trunk to move. And this is called shaking the tree. It's a qigong exercise, really nice exercise. So again, just to review really quickly, you're going to be locking out the posture 20 times. Then you're going to be doing the inhale and the exhale breath, breathing into the chest, the abdomen, and then exhaling through the abdomen and then chest 10 times. And then shaking the tree for a total of 1 minute. If you could run through this, really 3 times a day, that'd be awesome. The more we do this, the more it becomes second nature, and the less pain that you're going to be in eventually. I hope this helps, and we'll see you next time. Take care.